Alright guys, another update. So what's going on? It's been an insane week for me, to be honest with you. It's kind of getting to the point that, there's a lot of stuff going on. First of all, the first deal we were supposed to close on the 30th, it's actually October 2nd right now. We did not close it yet. There was a problem. So what happened that it's a property that I had, the deal that I had was a mobile home on a lot, mobile home that needed work, and a separate vacant lot. So what happened was the mobile home, the lot itself had a lien on it, and the mortgage that the owner didn't know about it because he purchased the property on tax deeds. So, which means that right now it's kind of complicated as to where they're trying to figure out the lender, where they are, what's going on. Are they going to release the title, or they're gonna have to do a quiet title? So it's kind of like of a process, but the good part is the vacant land itself is cleared up. And what they're gonna do, they're gonna close upcoming Monday. I think it should be the 5th. October 5th is going to be closing on that land. So the land is gonna close, so I'm gonna get half of the deal right away, and then we're gonna have to wait a couple weeks until the other part of the deal closes, which is fine. I understand. Unfortunately, I couldn't control that, but it will be fine and it will go through. The other part is deal number 2. The one I actually mentioned before. This lady in Sarasota that was going through a hard time. So me and her had an agreed price of $232 originally, and I showed it to a couple of investors, and both of them came very low. One of them came close, but still was even under what I acquired the contract for. So what I did is actually I went back there and I said, hey, I can buy your property for how much we agreed on, and there were reasons for that. It wasn't just because I wasn't good on putting down what's the value of the property. I was a little bit off of what the after repair value of the property will be. It wasn't much, but the crazy part is she didn't tell me that the roof needed full repair because there was a leak, and the roof was about 15 years old. It was there were a lot of problems on the roof. One of the investors actually went on the roof and looked at it, and there was a lot of problems. She didn't tell me that the pool is in a very bad condition. She took pictures, but the pictures she took hasn't shown a lot of stuff. She was actually avoiding the fact to show me more stuff, from my understanding. So when I went there and I saw the property, and the investors saw the property, they realized that $232 is not a realistic offer, because their estimated the repairs on that property would be about $85,000, and so you give $232, and the property sells for about $340 to $350. There's not enough margin in the middle to make money from it. So I had to go back to the seller and actually negotiate down. And the investor told me he can pay $205, and he got negotiated her down to $206. So I called him and I said $210. And we go ahead and locked it down. Right now, he did all the inspections he needed, and as of today, he said we're going through with the deal, and that's gonna be another deal that should close October 27th. So that's awesome. I'm super excited. It should be a second deal. This assignment fee shouldn't be as crazy too. It's actually the same amount that I'm gonna get from the other one. I haven't got a really good deal that would pay me a lot, but it's a second deal within doing wholesale within 4 months. That 3-4 months that I've been doing this, and it's awesome. I'm very excited. I've been doing this full time as to all the time since it's actually been a month and a half since I'm doing this full time. Before that, I did it for about a month back and forth. So it's been only about 3 months that I've been doing this, and it's awesome. It's progressing as quick as I would like it to. I would like more, but that's what I'm working on. I'm actually have a couple deals in the pipeline. And a good part that I figured out recently was that a lot of people that I've talked to before haven't really, there's something that stopped us from making a deal. So I actually went ahead and I realized that following up, you hear a lot of people talk about it. You hear a lot of investors and a lot of salespeople talking about following up with your leads is very important. But you hear one thing, and then when you apply it and you see the results, it's completely different. I sold the results. I actually followed up today with three properties. Two of them said yes, we want to sell. One of them we can't really agree on the price yet, but I'm gonna work on it. It's still not a dead deal for me. And number two, we are agreed on the price. She's going to send me pictures, hopefully today, tomorrow. It's kind of late today, so I'm assuming it's gonna be tomorrow. If not, I will follow up again. She said she had some family issues going on because we were texting, and then she was supposed to send me pictures of the property. We agreed on the price after they're all set, and I don't get pictures. So I called her like 2 days later, no answer. So I kind of got busy with other stuff, so I didn't even bother. But today, it's been like probably 2 weeks since me and her talked. And I text her, I'm like, hey, this is the investor that was interested in the property. Kind of checking back with you, seeing if you had any, if you were able to take those pictures or what's going on. She said, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I had a family emergency. I had to go to Phoenix. I don't have my phone with me, this and that. And it's crazy because you never know what's on the other end of the phone. You deal with people on every day, and things happen that you think the worst, but it's actually not as bad. Or obviously, I hope everyone is doing fine. I hope that's not a bit, the emergency. Everyone is healthy and everyone is good. But in the end of the day, for you as an investor, the person didn't just go away. Something, but also they could go away. I followed up with a couple other properties today. They got offers more than I offered them, and I was honest with them. I said, hey, if that's what they offer you, absolutely will go through with it. But keep me in mind as a second choice. Keep me in mind if that deal falls through, because a lot of people will offer you a lot, but it doesn't mean that they're gonna go through with it. So that's the big thing. Then also right now we are working on Facebook ads, which today is a great day. First time since I started doing Facebook leads, I got my first lead today. I called her, she didn't answer, so that's good, there's that. But at the end of the day, I actually had someone fill up an application, put in their address, and they might be interested in selling the property. I'm super pumped, I'm excited, I'm hoping this is all gonna work out. Then texting has been kind of weird for me. Texting's been texting has been okay, but it's going to the point that I feel like I need to do something else. That's why I'm really merging in Facebook ads. And actually, cool part about Facebook ads, I'm ordered a whiteboard advertisement that's gonna be written by someone on Fiverr. I ordered it was very cheap. It was $35. Someone's gonna write it. I'm curious how it's gonna look. I'm gonna post it on the YouTube channel so you guys check it out afterwards to see how it came out. I really pumped. I wrote a script today and I sent it over, and it should be done within 6 days. So that's another cool part that's going on. But yeah, I mean, besides that, I've been doing some research. I found a way to kind of figure out what counties to work on. I actually compared the percentage of all the houses that are in those counties, and what percentage of and how many houses were bought with cash. So kind of give you an idea where are more the cash investors. I understand that's not all of those people are investors, but at least that gives you a better idea from my point of view to where there are a lot of investors you might be interested in checking all those areas out. So I did that. So it's kind of been a lot. I know this is a very long talk about everything that's going on, but thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm actually super excited. There should be another episode of Trash to Cash coming out. I have a couple cool stuff I sold, and a couple things that are right now still about to sell. So it's cool. Everything's going great. Hope you guys like this episode. Please subscribe, comment, and do all that good stuff, and watch another episode of Trash to Cash. I'll see you guys next time.